General Hameed Gul in program Asfar Mani show. Asfar Mani asked a lot of questions in his interview. Some questions are here. Question number 1. Sir, how agencies operate? Hameed Gul replies, she clipped the wings of ISI. Who was George Bush? When he first took over, he called intelligence conference, as Obama recently called. In this, he said first sentence that clip the wings of ISI. Then who was first wing clip? I was clipped. They picked me up and took me out. Asfar Mani asked, Sir, is the role of ISI to be as active in politics as it was or is? Hameed Gul replied, no, never. I tell you, I do not know yet. They said that I was expelled. I said I had left the Nawafal. I wrote again and again in my time. It was first government of Benazir Bhutto. She intended to reform the ISI. It is in record. Then I requested, for God's sake, save our lives. If the Khar Commission report, Air Marshal Zulfikar Bhutto was made its chairman and asked for a report from our organization. One day, the newspaper was written after submission of this report. Zulfikar Commission report was presented. In this report, ISI told that ISI will never make political intelligence. I summoned my director. Benazir Bhutto was in power. She was almost 6 months in power, and I have passed a good time with her. I said, congratulations to you. Which thing we wanted, that is done. See the newspaper. A small report is written in Jung newspaper. After some time, Nasirullah's phone rang on the red line. Chief, have you read this newspaper? I thanked him. He said, no. We had no intention. I said, what are you doing? He said, do not take it serious. I said, it's okay. The point is whether it is civilian. The point is whether it is civil government or a military government, because it is not run democratically. And for slave nations, there is no humanity. We are slave of America. We are transferred from British execution to America. Then Asfar asked, but putting them to work, these poor Mujahdeen like you do one thing, do it all our life. First you joined army, then you joined ISI. I am anchor. We do interviews or do acting. We just can do these works. Is this what happens to these poor people, Mujahdeen? Hameed Gul replied, no, my brother, listen to me. When a big struggle is done like this, the struggle of ideological innovation, as in Afghanistan, so there are super targets, and when these targets are prevented from reaching, a reaction will occur. It's a form of political saturation. If you do wrong, you will be punished. Now America did wrong. 9/11 was excuse. I am very clearly assured, and I said again and again that it's a lie. Their own intellectuals are saying 40% American. It was seen by polling that said it was inside job. No inquiry was inside it. CIA, FBI, and any their internal security was not punished. Asfar Mani asked, it's mean you do not think it was work of Bin Laden? Hameed Gul replied, no. Bin Laden said 2 times he was not. That's why they said to me he is terrorist. So I said them, first bring evidence, then I shall say whether he is terrorist or not. Then Asfar Mani asked to Hameed Gul, I remember from Bin Laden, sir, have you met Bin Laden? Hameed Gul replied, yeah, I met 2 times in 1993 and 1994. Mani asked, what type of man Osama Bin Laden? Hameed Gul replied, he is fine and normal man, looks like likable man. Mani asked, do not you think that Russia, which has been broken, is no more? It has been turned into pieces. If it survived or did not break, at least the balance would be in power. If America shows its eyes, Russia will also show its sides. Hameed Gul replied, no. See, the thing is, there was an act. Russia did an aggression. So you mean we should accept their aggression? What was their next aim? It is clear for anyone. Their next aim was Iran and then we. What do you think? It should get success? No. At that time, that was a great decision. Then Mani asked, but when when Bhutto was in power, she told you to apply martial law. Hameed Gul replied, no. She did not say this. She asked that why we did not apply martial law. It was a question which was asked by me that there was a big chance to apply martial law. We replied, in martial law a lot of problems come into country. She asked why we made IJI. We replied, if we did not make IJI, then we would not reach up to elections. She said, I agree with you. You did good work, but I wish you did not made it. Now it is hurdle for me. Then Asfar Mani asked Hameed Gul, sir, why ISI too much famous? There are three agencies, CIA, Jews and then ISI. Hameed Gul replied, there is a lot of motivations and ideological direction. Discipline of army is its motivation. Then Mani asked, sir, what were promises? To finish nuclear project? What were? There is a danger for Israel. America has no problem. Our nuclear program is danger for Israel. Israel always said us its biggest number one enemy. Ben Gurion, Golda Meir, and then Netanyahu also said us that Pakistan is their number one enemy. The reason is that Israel thinks we both are theoretical states. If Pakistan becomes strong and powerful, it will be danger for Israel. It is a history about 14,000 years ago. Khyber and Medina, and that which is combination that always remain. History repeats itself.